Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? Welcome back yet again to another pickup video. And this will be the last pickup video that I show for the year. And in 2017, my pickups are going to be less and less because I'm trying to buy a house at the moment. So I have to free up some money, and I'm going to have to cut back on some of my Blu-ray movie purchases. I'll still pick some up here and there, but it's not going to be, big updates like I usually have. So today I'm going to be showing some westerns. I have a Disney Steelbook from the UK. I have some stuff from Code Red, some stuff from Arrow, some stuff from 88 Films. I have a couple of vinyl LPs, and at the very end I'm going to show you guys a book of Clint Eastwood film art, kind of like his posters and stuff like that from his movies over the years. So let's jump into this here with I guess I'll show the Steelbook that I picked up first. And this is a Disney lenticular cover, and this is The Lion King, obviously, and this is the 3D Blu-ray, and the lenticular doesn't really do anything. It doesn't change the image, it just kind of has that 3D depth to it. I like it. It looks pretty cool. And it says it's Disney Classics 32. I only have a couple of these, maybe probably about 10 or less, I think. I know that these sell out pretty fast, and they get jacked up in price after they're sold out. I don't know what they're limited to, but they do sell out quick. And this has two discs. It has the 3D Blu-ray, and it has the regular Blu-ray. And this is one of my favorite Disney films of all time. It's a classic. It's right up there with Toy Story, and I really like The Fox and the Hound and some of those other ones, but this is a must-have for me in my collection. That's Disney's The Lion King 3D lenticular cover. I guess next I'll show some of the westerns I picked up. Just a couple this time. First one here is a Japanese film, and it's supposed to be kind of a Japanese take of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and they call it The Good, the Bad, and the Weird. I've heard good things about the film, but I have not seen it yet. I picked this up on eBay. This is from IFC Films. It's filmed in widescreen. Heard good things, but I have not watched it yet, but it was pretty cheap. I think it was 10 bucks or less. Brand new sealed. And it's rated R, so that's a plus. It's in anamorphic widescreen, and the film itself came out in 2010. It says, unadulterated guns and guts, fun. Mines the traditional Western genre and infuses it with fresh, frequently hilarious life. And it does appear to be kind of a, I guess, kind of a Western comedy, just judging by the costumes these guys are wearing. But I'm willing to give it a shot. Obviously, I picked it up, so I'm willing to give it a shot. So I'll let you guys know. If anybody has seen this, let me know what I'm in for. But please, no spoilers. Thank you. The next one here is a Anchor Bay box set that is long out of print now, and this is the Spaghetti Western collection. Once Upon a Time in Italy, and these are all spaghetti westerns here. You have A Bullet for the General, Compañeros, Four of the Apocalypse, Kioma, and Texas Adios. And out of these 5 films, the only one I have not seen is Texas Adios. I just basically picked this up for the collectible factor of it. You can see it's the old Anchor Bay logo. And there's the spine. And this particular box set goes for a lot of money, but I picked this up. It's still brand new and sealed, but I think I got it for about 20, maybe 25 bucks shipped. But I've seen it go all the way up to maybe like 60. But some of these are out on Blu-ray now, so box sets like this are going down in price. So I thought I'd go ahead and pick these up. The collector that I am, I like to have all this kind of stuff. even though it's kind of a downgrade going back down to DVD, but I just like it for the collectible factor. So that is Once Upon a Time in Italy. Glad to add that to the collection. Put those off to the side. And here is a Blue Underground twin pack. This is the Zombie Soldiers twofer. 2 movies, 1 low price, limited availability. It's still sealed. I do have Uncle Sam on Blu-ray, and I do happen to like the film. And then the second one is Death Dream. So that's pretty cool to pick those up. These are sealed. Have never seen Death Dream before. I believe that's a Bob Clark film. And then Uncle Sam is a fun, kind of a 4th of July type zombie film. So that's that. Alright, my pile's almost falling over here already, so let me move this stuff over. The next one here is a Vinegar Syndrome film, and this is Count Dracula's Great Love, starring Paul Naschy, who is known for his werewolf films, but this is a vampire film here. The movie came out in 1973, 83 minutes in color. It's all region ABC. It's the Blu-ray DVD combo, and it is widescreen, though not anamorphic widescreen. Special features up here: it was scanned and restored in 2K from 35mm internegative. It does have a commentary track with director Javier Aguirre and lead actor Paul Naschy. It has a new video interview with actress Mirta Miller. Includes both the English dub and the original Spanish soundtrack. Has the international trailer. Has an 8-page booklet inside. It has English and Spanish subtitles and reversible cover art. See if I can bust this open with one hand here and we'll take a look. If not, well, I do have quite a bit of things to show, so I don't want to waste too much time here, but maybe I'll bust that open at the end if I can remember. But that is Count Dracula's Great Love. And the next one here is the remake of The Town That Dreaded Sundown. And I've never seen the remake, although I have seen the original many times. And I think that's one of Scream Factory's best releases to date. But I have never seen the remake here. I'm looking forward to checking this out. This was put out by Image Entertainment. And from what I hear, this is better than the original, though I did like the way the original was kind of a documentary style, almost like a kind of an unsolved mysteries with the narrator. I like the way that film was put together. I thought that was really cool, but I'm looking forward to checking this one out. And the next little pile here we'll get into is the Code Red pickups that I had over the last couple weeks. I'm still waiting on a package from Banana Bill over at Code Red. He seems to be way behind lately. I know a lot of people are waiting for their products, and people are getting a little bit frustrated, and myself included. I'm still waiting on about like 6 titles to come in the mail, and I'll probably do an update when that comes in. But we'll just start with some of the things I picked up. This first one here I got on eBay used. It was viewed once, brand new like condition, and I got it for about 12 bucks, so I thought that was a good deal. And this is Group Marriage, starring Claudia Jennings, who was very beautiful and taken away at a very early age. I believe she was in her late 20s when she was in a motor vehicle accident in California. And quiet. Sorry about that. My kids are running around and the dog's barking. This is Code Red Spy number 87. And I have not seen the film yet, but looking forward to checking this one out. The price was right, so I went ahead and added it to the collection. This one is in anamorphic widescreen from 1973, all region, and it is rated R. And there's the disc. I know Tim probably saw this, Tim Hayes, so I think you ordered this one too, Tim. Go ahead and comment below. Let me know what I'm in for this one. I know you're a big fan of Claudia Jennings as well. The next one I picked up here is an upgrade. I did have the DVD of this edition here. This is The Dead Are Alive. And for some reason, this was part of the order. I placed like an order for like 7 or 8 Blu-rays, and this one came by itself, and the other 7 are in a different package apparently. I don't know how that happened, but this is spy number 98, The Dead Are Alive. It's a decent, Alex Cord stars in this one. It's a decent zombie film. It's fun. This has a brand new 2016 2K high-def transfer from the original US cut. And I think this is not the full movie. It is cut. I think it's cut by a couple minutes, this one here. It's 104 minutes. 1972, rated R. It's a fun enough film. I enjoyed it. And the next one here is another, I guess, kind of a downgrade, but this is one that I wanted to eventually collect as many of the Code Red titles as I can, Blu-ray and DVD. So, and many of you guys know that Vinegar Syndrome recently released the Blu-ray, which is phenomenal. They did a really good job on that, the Blu-ray. The picture quality and the sound is superb, and the slipcover that they have is really nice. Glad to pick this one up from Code Red though, and this is Joe Spinell's last movie. And this is Code Red Spy number 40. And it has, for special features, it has a little segment called Remembering Joe, interview with actor Robert Forster and his daughter, Catherine Forster. And the film came out in 1988. Shortly after that, Joe Spinell died. I believe he died in 1988. So, glad to pick this one up and add it to the Code Red collection. The next one here also has a Blu-ray release, but it was released by Bill Olsen's brother, Walt Olsen, on the Scorpion label, Scorpion Releasing. And this is The Unseen, starring the beautiful Barbara Bach. I've always had a crush on her. I think she's gorgeous. Even still now, as she's in her 60s now, she's very pretty. She aged very well. This is the 2-disc set, Code Red Spy number 11. This was one of their earlier releases. This one you could still pick up pretty reasonable on secondary markets. There's Barbara Bach right there. She's just such a cutie, such a beautiful woman. This is like kind of a creature feature film. And let's see here. Disc 1 has the film in anamorphic widescreen. Has audio commentary with producer Tony Unger and star Stephen Furst, moderated by Lee Christian. It has on-camera interview with co-stars Furst and Doug Barr. It has still gallery original trailer and Code Red trailers. And then disc 2 has on-camera interview with makeup effects supervisor Craig Reardon, on-camera interview with makeup effects legend Tom Berman, makeup test slides, sketches, and behind-the-scenes stills from Craig Reardon's personal collection. And this is one of the few times that Code Red put out a 2-disc set. And it does have unique disc art. There's disc 1 and there's disc 2. So this is a nice little addition. I'm glad to put this into the Code Red collection. The Scorpion Blu-ray, by the way, is really good. So I think that one's out of print now too. The Scorpion Unseen. So if you can find that for a good price, I recommend picking that one up. And then the last one here from Code Red is Girls in Chains. And this was put out by Exploitation Digital in conjunction with Code Red here. So I believe Bill Olsen still does own the rights for this. I think he kind of sort of leased it out to Exploitation, or what is it? Yeah, Exploitation Digital. And he has since put the Blu-ray out, which I am waiting for in this latest package that I'm waiting for in the mail. So hopefully that'll get here soon. This one's an anamorphic widescreen, approximately 90 minutes, and it does have some special features here. Audio commentary with R.A. the Rugged Man and director Don Jones. Audio commentary with director Don Jones and actor Gary Kent. Audio commentary with director Don Jones and director of photography Ron Garcia. Interviews with director Don Jones and actor Gary Kent. Photo gallery, original Schoolgirls in Chains trailer, and exploitation digital trailer gallery. So this was actually called Schoolgirls in Chains at one time. That was the original title. Now it's just called Girls in Chains. So I'm looking forward to checking out the Blu-ray when that gets here, and I'll do an update video for you guys. So that was my little Code Red pile for this video here. I think the next one we'll get into is, I got a little box here from Arrow Video, and I kind of forgot what I ordered. So we'll just, here's my little detailed receipt, I guess. So the first one here is Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Arrow Video had a sale recently, and a lot of these were $7.99. And I do have the Steelbook for this one. This is the remake. I wanted to get the Amaray case. And this is the film from 1977, I believe, or was it 78? Let me double check here. Okay, it says 78 from MGM, and it was put out in 2013 by Arrow. So I'm glad to pick this one up. It was dirt cheap, so I thought I'd go ahead and double dip on that one. The next one here is a film I've never seen before. It's a Fritz Lang film from Arrow Academy, Hangman Also Die. I believe this is a silent film. It says, at the height of the Nazi occupation of Czechoslovakia, 4 German exiles in Hollywood. Director Fritz Lang, playwright Bertolt Brecht, earning his only U.S. credit, composer Hans Eisler, and actor Heinrich von Twardowski pooled their talents to create Hangman Also Die, a remarkable film about the Czech resistance. Twardowski plays Reinhard Heydrich, an SS. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, guys. I guess Twardowski plays some badass German guy, and they call him the Hangman and the Butcher of Prague when he is assassinated by a surgeon. The city is locked down and the doctor must rely on the help of the resistance to evade capture. So that does sound pretty cool. Well, it must not be a silent film though, because it says it has English subtitles for deaf and hard of hearing. It has a 2K scan, full-length uncensored version. It has the Blu-ray and DVD combo. It has audio commentary by film historian Richard Pena. Story of the Hangman, Robert Gerwalth and Reinhard Heydrich. An interview with the author of Hitler's Hangman. The Life of Heydrich. Restoration, comparison, trailer, reversible sleeve. And this looks like a really good film. It's Region B, and it was released by Arrow in 2014, but the film came out in 1942. So right at the height of World War II, this film came out. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. It sounds really good. And the next one here is David Cronenberg's early works. And this one comes with Transfer, From the Drain, Stereo, and Crimes of the Future. And I'm a fan of Cronenberg. I'm not a huge fan of him, but I do like his stuff. And this one came out in 2016, so this was one of their newer releases. But this was on sale, so I grabbed it. A couple more here, 3 more I think. This one here is called Satan's Blade, and from what I've heard, this movie is not very good, but I wanted to grab it, add it to the collection. This is the DVD Blu-ray combo. And it says it's one of the lesser-known entries in the annals of the 80s slasher film. Satan's Blade is an eerie slice of U.S. regional terror ripe for rediscovery by horror fans. And that's something I love about Arrow, is they release some of these obscure titles, and they kind of introduce a whole new audience to these movies. Some people that have maybe never heard of this movie or never seen it, or probably would have never heard of it if it wasn't for Arrow. So another salute, tip my cap to Arrow Video. It sounds pretty interesting though, because it hits, you know, a lot of you guys out there like your snow horror movies, like snowy setting, you know, set in the winter, and myself included. And it says, arriving at a snow-capped mountain resort, a group of youngsters are met by the news that a double murder has taken place the previous night. Despite this grisly revelation, they decide to stay on, unaware of the knife-wielding figure stalking the wintry landscape. Could the local legend about a vengeful mountain man have some truth to it? Shot in Big Bear, California in 1980, but not released until '84, Scott Castillo Jr.'s Satan's Blade succeeds in establishing a thoroughly creepy atmosphere, helped in no small part by a freakish nightmare sequence that's sure to inspire more than a few sleepless nights. And it has a bunch of special features. It's a 2K scan of the film. It's the Blu-ray DVD combo. It has subtitles. It has a brand new commentary by The Hysteria Continues. It has an interview with writer-director Scott Castillo Jr. Remembering Satan's Blade, Castillo narrates a look at various items of Satan's Blade memorabilia. That sounds pretty cool. And as always, it has reversible art. And this is Region B. So I'm looking forward to checking this out. Satan's Blade, glad to have it. And the next one here is L'Assassino. So this is kind of I think it's like a Euro crime or a poliziotteschi, Italian kind of a crime film type. I don't really know a lot about it, so I can't really talk about it, but it does have some good special features here. Let me change hands for a second. It does have the 2K scan restoration. It has an introduction by Italian cinema expert Pasquale Iannone. And it has Tonino Guerra's A Poet in the Movies. And there's a documentary on here about the film and the director and Italian screenwriter, so that's pretty cool. It has a reversible sleeve and a booklet, and it's a pretty heavy edition, so the booklet inside must be pretty big. It is in black and white. It is in Italian language with English subtitles, so be aware of that if you guys decide to get this one. And the film came out in 1960, and I think this was one of Arrow's earliest releases when they started putting them in the Amaray cases like this. Came out in 2007 is when Arrow put this out. So I know this was on sale. I don't know if they're getting ready to get rid of their excess stock, and this one's probably out of print now, I would imagine. So if you guys are interested in your Euro crime or your poliziotteschi Italian police crime films, you might want to grab this one before it goes out of print. I'm only guessing, but I think that's probably what's going to happen. And the last one here from Arrow is Burnt Offerings, and this is a good film, and this is the Blu-ray DVD combo. I like that cover. That's the newly commissioned, and that is by Haunt Love, was the artist who did this cover here. Very cool. And this film came out in 1976. And I know you guys picked this one up. I think Kino put this one out last year. Maybe even 2 years ago now. I lose track of time as I get older, but I'm pretty sure Kino put this out last year. And this one is the high-def presentation. It has subtitles. It has audio commentary by director Dan Curtis and actress Karen Black and screenwriter William F. Nolan. It also has commentary by film historian Richard Harlan Smith, Acting His Face, an interview with actor Anthony James, Blood Ties, an interview with actor Lee Montgomery, and From the Ashes, an interview with screenwriter William F. Nolan. It also has a segment here called Portraits of Fear, an animated gallery of promotional materials and behind-the-scenes stills. It has a theatrical trailer and reversible sleeve. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. I did not get the Kino edition, and I probably won't. So I have not seen this on Blu-ray yet to see how it looks. But I do remember watching this on VHS back in the days. Alright, so that was it for the Arrow. I still have a little pile here of 88 films, and I'll show you guys some vinyl, and then we're going to close this out. I do have a little announcement to make at the end of the video about a contest that'll be coming up. First 88 Films title I picked up is from the Italian collection, and this is Seven Deaths in the Cat's Eye by Antonio Margheriti. And that is spine number 19. The film is from 1973. I'm going to go through this kind of quick because we're at 26 minutes already, and I think I have about 10 of these titles to show you guys. So this is kind of a giallo in a way. It's kind of a whodunit though, because there are a family living in a Scottish family living in a big kind of a mansion, and people are coming up dead. And the main character, who is, what was her name again? Coringa, played by Jane Birkin. She suspects that one of her own family members are doing the killings. So it's kind of a whodunit. This is the newest release by 88 Films. And this is it has a new 2K restoration. It has a restored English soundtrack, and it has newly translated English subtitles, audio commentary from genre expert Troy Haworth, interview with Edoardo Margheriti, English trailer, Italian trailer, and reversible sleeve. So I'm going to kind of go through these a little bit quick. If you guys have any questions about any of these titles, or if you want to see more in depth, just comment down below and I'll make another video. But for now, I'm just going to kind of flip through these. This one here is Frogs. It's a creature feature film. Comes with this nice slipcover in the black case. This is a film from 1972. And I just wanted to kind of show you guys the slipcover here. It's a little bit tight, so it's hard to take it off with one hand. But that's genre horror mystery. It is anamorphic widescreen. Released in 1972. I like how 88 Films is kind of doing this now. It has like a nice little breakdown here on the side. Starring Ray Milland. Joan Van Ark is in it. Sam Elliott's in it. This was definitely a drive-in type film, Frogs. Many of you guys have seen that one from way back in the day. Here's another kind of an Italian crime type film, and this is called Hands of Steel. It comes with this really nice slipcover. That's the Italian title there. That's the US title, Hands of Steel. And that is spine number 18. The movie came out in '86. I've never seen this one. It looks like it might be kind of an Italian, maybe like a Rambo ripoff. But it looks cool. I like the slipcover on that. The next one is called Prison. It's another one of those. Comes in a black case with a really nice slipcover. It has kind of like a powdered type feel. I don't really know how to describe that. It's a film from 1988. Scream Factory put this one out a couple years ago. And looking forward to checking this one out. It has Viggo Mortensen. And it's a film by Rennie Harlan. I enjoyed the film. I know this one has a lot of mixed reviews, but I liked it. The next one here is a triple dip for me. I have the DVD and the Blu-ray. But this is the 88 Films Blu-ray. The Dead Next Door. J.R. Bookwalter film. And about a year and a half ago, J.R. Bookwalter had a kind of an Indiegogo campaign to put this out in the US on Blu-ray, and it's a beautiful edition. Comes with the CD soundtrack. And so I'm glad to grab this one. This one came out in 2016 from 88 Films. Good little zombie film. I enjoyed it. Thought it was really well done. Here's another Italian title here. It comes with a nice slip cover. This is the Cynic, the Rat, and the Fist. And this is Italian collection number 17. The film came out in '77. And this is a Maurizio Merli film, and it stars Tomas Milian and John Saxon, among others. The Poliziotteschi type film. And I really like that cover. Filmed by Umberto Lenzi. Really nice little edition there. A couple more here to show. 4 more now. H.P. Lovecraft's Lurking Fear. I believe this also had a U.S. release on Blu-ray. This one stars Jeffrey Combs from Reanimator fame. And I think this might have been put out by Kino. It has a brand new HD widescreen transfer, uncompressed stereo soundtrack, audio commentary by director C. Courtney Joyner, high definition trailer, Video Zone, a behind the scenes video magazine, 88 Films trailer, and logoless reversible sleeve. So that just means it's exactly the same, it just doesn't have the little logo there. So, Lurking Fear. Looks like a fun one. The last couple here now are from the Slasher Classics collection, and this one is called Prozi. And I've never seen the film. This is spine number 21. The movie came out in 1983. It does have some bonus features. It's all region ABC. It's widescreen. And this was put out by 88 Films in the year 2016. This one was also called Double Jeopardy. That's the English title. And it has a brand new transfer, trailer reel, interviews, reversible sleeve, and collector's booklet inside. So, looks like a fun little film. And the next one here was released in the US by Scorpion Releasing. I did pick that one up, I own that. This one is put out by 88 Films, obviously. It's the Slasher Classics, Spine 22, 1990, with Lou Diamond Phillips. And Lou Diamond Phillips is a police officer who is tracking a guy with supernatural powers. And I think it's a pretty good movie. Was never really a Lou Diamond Phillips fan, but I thought he did a really good job in this film here. And it has a limited edition booklet inside there. So if you guys are interested in checking this one out, go over to 88 Films and pick it up. And the last one here is a DVD, and this was the last DVD I needed for the Grindhouse collection. This one's called Shadow Zone. And it is spine number 12. So I currently now have all of the Grindhouse DVDs from 88 Films. So I can focus now on the Blu-rays. I have a couple of LPs here. Movie soundtracks. This is a spaghetti western starring Lee Van Cleef called The Big Gun Down. Original motion picture soundtrack by Ennio Morricone. And this was put out by Grindhouse Releasing, but it was also put up by, I believe Waxwork put this out, because I know Grindhouse Releasing owns the rights to the film. And this has, it's a two record set, and there you can see, if you guys want to pause it and read, all those song titles are in Italian. But this was a really good movie and a really good soundtrack. So I was glad to pick that one up and add it to the collection. And the last LP here is the Charles Manson, The Hallways of the Always, songs about struggle against cowardice, stupidity, and lies. And just to kind of briefly show you guys some of the songs. These were songs that Charles Manson recorded while he was at Vacaville again. And the first one I showed you guys on my last update video was an album of songs from 1982. This one here is from songs from 84 and 85. And it was just kind of a bootleg tape that got out to the public, and somebody put this together. So I'm not expecting a whole lot of as far as quality goes, but I know some of the CDs that they put out didn't sound too bad, so hopefully the record sounds pretty good. And finally, the last thing I have to show you guys is the Clint Eastwood Icon book, and it's a big hardcover book, kind of a coffee table book, and it has a nice dust jacket. And I'm just going to kind of flip through this a little bit to show you guys some of the poster art and some of the drawings and stuff like that of the legend Clint Eastwood. The Essential Film Art Collection. This book came out in 2009, and you can get this very cheap. I think I paid $8 total with shipping. So Clint Eastwood is definitely one of my favorite actors. He's top 2 or 3. I don't know which order to put him in, but Johnny Depp is up there, De Niro is up there, Eastwood is up there. I think those would be my top 3. Pacino is up in the top 5 somewhere. And Clint Eastwood was just so good in the 60s in his spaghetti westerns. The Man with No Name trilogy, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Fistful of Dollars, Few Dollars More. Those were all Italian movies, and then he started making the U.S. movies with Unforgiven, The Outlaw Josie Wales. Just a classic actor, tough guy. And then he started doing the police movies where he was Dirty Harry, and those were really good. I want to give a special shout out to Carlos Baradas, my buddy from the UK. He's the one that tipped me off on this book, and he got it before I did actually, and he told me I should pick this up, and he did a little WhatsApp video for me kind of showcasing his edition of the book, and when I saw it I knew I had to get it. He's a huge Dirty Harry fan. Well, Eastwood is his favorite actor all around, so he has a really nice Eastwood collection, and eventually he's going to start making videos. He's getting really close to doing it. I'm making sure not to push him to do that. I don't want to scare him away from YouTube, but once that guy starts, here's Dirty Harry right here. Once Carlos starts making videos, you guys are gonna love him. I'm gonna link him down below so you guys can go check his channel out. Right now at the moment he doesn't have any videos, but he's gonna be starting soon. This is my favorite Eastwood movie right here. This is The Outlaw Josie Wales, and that's my favorite poster art. I would love to get an original poster of that at some point, but they're pretty expensive. I think kind of if you get a mint one, you know, one that's really good with nice corners and everything, it's probably $500 to $600. If you get one that has a little damage to it, it's probably around like $250, $300, which is a lot of money for a poster. And to be honest, I'm not really a poster guy. I do have some that I'm going to keep, but A, I don't have a lot of room for posters, and B, I just never really got into... They take up a lot of wall space. So as I'm kind of wrapping this video up here, guys, I just want to thank everybody for the really good year we had. This past 2016 was a good YouTube year. It wasn't so good for all the deaths of the celebrities we lost this past year, but had a really good time here on YouTube, and I want to thank all you guys, all my latest subscribers. I used to get notifications when I got new subscribers. I don't get that anymore at all. So if you're a new subscriber, comment below, say hello. It'd be nice to meet you, nice to hear from you. Tomorrow night, New Year's Eve, I'm going to be spending some time on Channel Movie Slob's channel. I'm going to also link him down below. He's going to have like a little hangout party on his channel. I'm going to spend some time with him over there. It sounds like a fun time. Anybody's welcome. I'm going to link Channel Movie Slob down below. His name is Alex. He's a great guy, one of my good buddies on here, and he's a pretty funny guy. He's a comedian, and he's got a great channel. So go check him out, sub to him, sub to Carlos, and maybe consider hanging out with Alex tomorrow night for New Year's. We'll hang out and see the New Year together. There's Dirty Harry, Magnum Force. Such a great actor. Now Clint is in his 90s now. think guys like that would be around forever, but there's the Outlaw Josie Wales again. This is such a great book. I got this for $3.05 shipping. So I mean, it's almost like they were giving this away. If you're interested in this book, go over to eBay. Make sure you read the item description though, because some of them said that they were pretty damaged. You want to get one that's pretty decent for your collection, I would imagine. Make sure you get one with the dust jacket. Make sure you get one with nice crisp pages. Get one that's like new or close to it. Okay guys, I feel like I'm kind of just dragging on here. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Be safe tomorrow night. There's a lot of amateurs out there drinking and driving. I'm going to just stay home. And other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support this past year. Really appreciate all you guys out there. And I'll catch you in the next video. So thanks for watching.